Have you ever felt like everything around you is falling apart? Like no matter what you do, things just keep going wrong? But what if I told you that's actually a sign that something incredible is about to happen? Life has a strange way of breaking you before it builds you up. It pushes you to the edge just to see if you're ready for what's next. And here's the truth: before any major breakthrough, the universe gives signals. You just have to know how to read them. So in this video, we'll talk about 8 undeniable signs that something better is on the way. If you notice these in your life, don't panic. Get ready for change, because your struggles are about to turn into something extraordinary. But before we dive in, if you're ready to unlock the secrets of life and personal growth, make sure to like this video and subscribe to the channel. Your support helps us bring more powerful content to you. Now let's get into it. 1. Everything feels like it's falling apart. There comes a time in life when everything seems to go wrong all at once. People walk away, opportunities slip through your fingers, and no matter how hard you try, nothing seems to work. It's as if the universe is conspiring against you, tearing apart everything you once held dear. You sit there, questioning, why is this happening to me? What did I do to deserve this? The frustration builds, the uncertainty eats away at you, and for a moment you wonder if you're cursed, if maybe you were never meant to succeed. But what if I told you that this isn't the end? What if I told you that this breakdown is actually the beginning of your breakthrough? Life has a way of stripping away the things that no longer serve you before giving you something greater. The people who leave, they were never meant to stay. The opportunities you lost, they weren't meant for you. The doors that closed in your face, they were leading you down the wrong path. It may not seem like it now, but every loss, every disappointment, and every painful setback is clearing the way for something better. Think about it. Have you ever seen a storm that didn't eventually pass? When the sky turns dark and the winds rage, it feels like chaos. But after the storm, the air is fresher, the sky is clearer, and nature is reborn. Your life works the same way. When everything feels like it's falling apart, it's not destruction, it's transformation. You are shedding your old life, your old habits, your old relationships, because you are stepping into a new version of yourself. But here's the catch: most people give up during this phase. They let the pain break them instead of allowing it to shape them. They cling to what's familiar, afraid of what's next, and in doing so, they miss the blessing that was coming their way. Don't make that mistake. If you feel like everything is collapsing, don't resist, embrace it. Because when life tears you down, it's not trying to destroy you. It's rebuilding you into something stronger than ever before. So, if you're feeling lost, hopeless, or stuck in the middle of chaos, hold on just a little longer. Your transformation is already in motion. The breakdown you're experiencing, it's just a setup for your biggest breakthrough. 2. You feel an unexplainable restlessness. Have you ever woken up in the middle of the night with a strange, unshakable feeling in your chest, like something inside you is shifting, but you can't explain what it is? You go about your day, but nothing feels the same. The things that used to excite you don't spark joy anymore. The places that once felt like home now seem unfamiliar. You sit in conversations with people you've known for years, yet you feel like you don't belong. It's as if a silent force is pulling you towards something unknown, something bigger, but you don't know what it is. This isn't just restlessness. This is your soul preparing for a shift. It's a sign that you've outgrown your current life and something greater is waiting for you. But here's the thing: when your destiny starts calling, your old life begins to feel uncomfortable. Your energy begins rejecting the things that no longer serve you. You start questioning your job, your relationships, your purpose. Everything you once accepted without hesitation suddenly feels like a cage trapping you in a version of yourself that no longer fits. At first, this feeling is unsettling. You might mistake it for anxiety, confusion, or even depression. But pay close attention. This isn't fear, it's transformation. The discomfort is your mind and body trying to adjust to the new reality that's about to unfold. It's the same way a butterfly struggles inside its cocoon before it emerges. The tension, the unease, the deep desire for something more, it's all part of the process. But here's the part most people don't realize. This is the moment where everything changes. Some people feel this restlessness and run back to what's familiar because uncertainty scares them. But the ones who listen to it, the ones who embrace the discomfort and trust that something bigger is on the horizon, they are the ones who step into a life beyond their wildest dreams. So if you feel like your current life is suffocating you, if you sense that you're meant for something more, but don't know what it is yet, don't ignore it. This is your sign. Something better is coming. You just have to be ready to let go of the old to make space for the new. Your next chapter is waiting. Will you step into it? 3. You start seeing synchronicities. Have you ever glanced at the clock at exactly 11:11 multiple times in a row? Or maybe you keep seeing the same number everywhere, on receipts, license plates, phone numbers, almost like the universe is trying to tell you something. Perhaps a random thought crosses your mind about an old friend, and out of nowhere, they message you that same day. Or you've been thinking about making a big life decision, and suddenly, everywhere you go, you see signs pointing you toward that exact path. These aren't just coincidences, these are synchronicities, small yet powerful messages from the universe guiding you toward something bigger. When your life is about to shift, reality starts dropping hints. It places certain people, patterns, and situations in your path, nudging you toward your next chapter. But here's the catch. Most people ignore these signs. They brush them off as mere chance, failing to recognize that the universe is speaking to them in ways beyond logic. Think about it. What are the odds of seeing the same numbers over and over again? What are the chances that the right person appears in your life at the exact moment you need them? The truth is, when something big is coming, life doesn't whisper. It shouts. It aligns things in ways that seem too perfect to be random, but only those who are paying attention will understand the message. These synchronicities aren't just signs, they are confirmations. They are the universe's way of saying, you're on the right path, keep going. They show up when you're at a crossroads, when you're about to make a decision that will alter your life. And if you choose to follow them, your reality will start unfolding in ways you never imagined. But here's what you need to remember. Synchronicities are not just meant to be seen, they are meant to be followed. If you start noticing them, don't ignore them. They are clues, guiding you toward a future that is waiting for you. Your life is aligning. The question is, are you paying attention? 4. You feel the urge to let go of the past. Have you ever woken up one day and realized that the things that once consumed you, the heartbreak, the anger, the disappointments, suddenly don't hold the same power over you? The pain you carried for so long begins to feel heavy, almost unnecessary. The grudges you held, the people you once fought to keep, and the memories you replayed in your mind over and over again, all of it starts to fade. And the strangest part, you don't even feel the need to hold on anymore. This isn't just random. This is your spirit preparing you for something bigger. When something better is on the way, your soul knows it before your mind does. It starts detaching from anything that no longer serves your future. You begin to feel a deep, unexplainable urge to free yourself from the past. Not because you're running away from it, but because you're finally outgrowing it. Think about it. How can you move forward when you're still chained to what's behind you? How can new opportunities find you when you're carrying the baggage of old wounds, toxic relationships, and past failures? The truth is, you can't. That's why, right before a major breakthrough, life forces you to release the weight you've been carrying for too long. And if you resist, if you keep holding on to the past because it's familiar, because it's all you've ever known, then you delay the blessings that are already making their way to you. Letting go isn't easy. It feels like stepping into the unknown, like losing a part of yourself. But what if that's the whole point? What if you're not losing anything, but instead making space for something greater? The people who left, the opportunities that slipped away, the things that didn't work out, maybe they weren't taken from you. Maybe they were making room for what's coming next. So if you suddenly feel a deep urge to release the past, don't fight it. This is not a loss, it's a transformation. Your future is calling, but you can't answer if your hands are still full of yesterday. It's time to let go. Something greater is waiting for you. Will you be ready to receive it? 5. Unexpected opportunities start appearing. Have you ever been stuck in life feeling like nothing is changing? And then suddenly, out of nowhere, opportunities start showing up? Maybe you get an unexpected job offer, a business idea pops into your head, or you meet someone who introduces you to a whole new world of possibilities. These moments may seem random, but they are not coincidences. They are signs that life is shifting, that something better is on its way to you. But here's the part most people miss. These opportunities don't always come in the way you expect. Sometimes they show up disguised as small, seemingly insignificant events. A casual conversation leads to a powerful connection. A job you didn't even apply for finds its way to you. A passion you never considered suddenly excites you. At first, it might not make sense. You might question, why is this happening now? But the truth is, these are signals. Life is opening doors for you, giving you a chance to step into something greater. But here's the problem. Most people ignore these signs. They brush them off as random luck, or even worse, they reject them out of fear. They think, this can't be for me. I'm not ready. What if I fail? And in doing so, they walk right past the opportunities that could change everything. Don't let that be you. When new opportunities start appearing, don't overthink them. Be open. Say yes to things that excite you. Explore ideas that spark your curiosity. Talk to the people who cross your path. You never know who might change your life. Because when life starts presenting you with new doors, it's not by accident. It's a sign that you're being guided towards something bigger. So if you're suddenly noticing opportunities showing up, pay attention. This isn't luck, it's alignment. Your next chapter is unfolding. The only question is, will you walk through the door? Walk. 6. You experience moments of deep clarity. Have you ever struggled with a problem for years, something that kept you awake at night, something that left you feeling stuck, and then, out of nowhere, the answer just appears in your mind? It's like a fog lifts, and suddenly, everything makes sense. That moment of deep clarity is not just a random thought. It's a sign that something bigger is happening beneath the surface. When your life is about to change for the better, your mind starts aligning with the truth. You begin to see things differently. The toxic relationship you once fought so hard to keep, you suddenly realize it was holding you back. The career path you forced yourself to follow, you wake up and see it's not aligned with your true purpose. The pain you carried for years, it no longer controls you. This is the shift. This is transformation. But here's the thing. These moments of clarity don't always come in the way you expect. Sometimes they hit you in the middle of the night, like a voice in your head telling you exactly what you need to do. Sometimes they come after a deep conversation, a book you randomly pick up, or even a simple moment of silence. And if you're not paying attention, you might dismiss them as just passing thoughts, but they are not just thoughts, they are answers. They are the whispers of your intuition, the messages from your higher self, the final confirmations that you are ready for what's next. Because before life gives you something greater, it first gives you understanding. It helps you see what you need to let go of. It reveals what has been holding you back. And if you listen, that's when everything changes. So if you've been experiencing sudden moments of insight, pay attention. These aren't coincidences. They are signs that your breakthrough is closer than you think. Your path is becoming clear. The only question is, will you trust it? 7. You face unexpected challenges. What if I told you that your struggles are not signs of failure, but proof that you're about to level up? That every obstacle, every setback, every painful moment isn't meant to break you, but to prepare you for something greater? Because that's exactly how life works. Think about it. Before a student graduates, they must pass the final exam. Before an athlete wins the championship, they must endure grueling training. Before a diamond is formed, it must go through extreme pressure. And before your life transforms, you must be tested. This is why, right before something better is about to happen, life throws unexpected challenges your way. Not to punish you, but to make sure you're strong enough for what's next. Maybe you've been facing setback after setback, and it feels like everything is going wrong. Maybe you're losing people, losing opportunities, or even losing faith in yourself. But what if I told you that this isn't the end of your story? What if everything that's crumbling around you is actually making space for something greater? The pain, the rejection, the uncertainty, it's not a sign to give up. It's a sign that you're in the final stretch before your breakthrough. The biggest mistake people make is quitting too soon. They think, why is this happening to me? When they should be asking is, what is this teaching me? Because the truth is, every challenge is a test. Life wants to see if you're ready to handle the success you've been asking for, ready to step into a higher version of yourself, ready to walk through the doors that are about to open. And only those who refuse to give up will see what's on the other side. So if you're facing unexpected challenges, don't let them break you. Let them shape you. Because once you push through, something greater is waiting. The question is, will you fight for it? 8. You start feeling gratitude, despite your struggles. Imagine this. You're going through one of the hardest seasons of your life. Maybe you've lost something important. Maybe you feel stuck, uncertain, or completely drained. Yet, deep inside, despite all the chaos, you feel grateful. Not because everything is perfect, but because you somehow know this is all leading you somewhere greater. That shift from frustration to gratitude is one of the most powerful signs that your breakthrough is near. Because when you stop asking, why is this happening to me? And start saying, I know this is happening for me, something inside you changes. You're no longer resisting life. You're no longer fighting against the process. Instead, you're aligning with it. And when you align with life, life aligns with you. Think about it. How do you expect to receive more when you can't even appreciate what you have now? Gratitude is the key that unlocks abundance. It tells the universe, I trust the process. I trust that everything happening, even the pain, is shaping me for something greater. And once you embrace that, life rewards you in ways you never imagined. This doesn't mean pretending everything is perfect. It means recognizing that even your struggles are gifts, that the heartbreak, the failures, the rejections, they are all part of your transformation. They are shaping you, preparing you, pushing you toward the life you're meant to live. So if you find yourself feeling gratitude, even in the middle of your hardest moments, pay attention. That is not a small thing. That is a sign that your mindset has shifted, that you are ready for something greater. And when you are ready, life delivers. So the question is, are you ready to receive it? Now that you know these signs, take a deep breath and trust the process. If you're experiencing any of these, don't fear change, embrace it. Because the struggle you're facing today is shaping you for the success of tomorrow. And if this video resonated with you, don't forget to hit that like button and subscribe for more life-changing insights. Also, share in the comments. Have you experienced any of these signs? Let's talk about it. Something amazing is coming your way. Are you ready for it?